Hi Geminis, this is Madhura and I have your weekly love reading for you for the week of March 27th, okay? I'll be coming out with bi-weekly readings for love in starting April, so this is only until the end of March, okay? Oh, the devil reversed, okay? If that's your current situation, then okay. All right. So I feel like you've been feeling as if you were stuck in some situation, okay, and something to do with greed in that, something that made you feel greedy, maybe for money, maybe for more work, maybe for credibility, maybe for fame, okay, something that you were running behind, and that situation had you stuck in it, you couldn't just leave, okay, maybe you'd signed some contract, maybe you're a freelancer and maybe you had a gig going on, okay, and it probably got really heavy on you towards the end of it, okay, almost something that made you want to run away, something that made you feel stuck in something that you shouldn't be stuck in, but I feel like it's uh, and it's very recent that this has happened, that it's coming to an end, okay, maybe you can't just see the light at the end of the tunnel, you have almost walked up to it at this point, like you know that a couple more steps and you're going to be into the light and out of the darkness, okay. So good job, Geminis, because it's the major arcana card, it's the devil reverse, so you clearly learned a life lesson, all right. So yeah, good job on that. I can imagine how maybe exhausted you were, okay. But here's the thing with the devil reversed, okay, it's not just the ability to know that you are standing at the light at the end of the tunnel, but beyond that it's also about taking that step, okay. So even if physically something is over in your life, something that was toxic, something that was traumatic, you have to also you have to also release it emotionally, okay. If you keep holding on to the anxieties and concerns that this situation has put you in, then emotionally you're going to be not really moving on, you're going to be in this energy, it's going to be you're going to be feeling stagnant, you're going to be feeling stuck, you're going to be feeling as if there's no way out, okay. And that's not true. You have to take off of your physical circumstances right now. If your external circumstances are showing you that something is coming to an end or something is over, then I would really hope that you honor that emotionally and intellectually as well, okay, Geminis. All right, so let's see what your biggest blessing is this week, okay. So in the context of love, Gemini, I've been for a couple of weeks, actually I've been feeling as if I'm not really pulling out a love reading for you. It's mostly career readings are coming out, or finance readings are coming out, okay, or about your emotions, but not truly love per se, okay. These readings for the past couple of weeks for you, Geminis, have been very much about your internal self, your inner self, okay. So yeah, it's still a general reading though, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay. I should have said this at the beginning of the video. But yeah, but with the devil reversed in the context of love, I feel like maybe you're walking out of a situation that was extremely toxic for you, okay, but you felt stuck in it for some reason. Maybe it was a really toxic partner, or maybe it was unrequited love, where you were just unconditionally in love with someone who was not in love with you, and that was really hurtful. But all you almost felt as if there is no way out of this, and that's not true, Geminis, because you've just carved your way out and you're standing so close to the end, okay. So it is possible to move on if that is what you're looking to do. You just have to believe in yourself, and you just have to believe that that doesn't define you. One, the toxic relationship or not having love or having love in your life doesn't really define you. And make sure that you're allowing yourself to um, emotionally move on as well. I've already talked about this just a couple minutes ago, but yeah, don't just move on as in don't go through the motions of moving on. Do that in the beginning, but then eventually start assessing if you're literally just going through the motions of moving on, or if you're actually letting it affect you emotionally and intellectually as well, and you're moving on in those aspects of your life as well. Okay, so let's see what your biggest blessing is this week. Page of Wands reversed, the Emperor reversed. If all of these three are reversed, I'm going to take them upright. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to take them upright. Okay. So your biggest blessing in love this week, Geminis. Okay. So with the Emperor, first of all, and with the Devil, I feel like you're going to be coming into money that you've earned. Okay, so not like earned as in like karmically, like you had done some good deeds in one of your past lives and now the money is coming back to you from random sources, but actually in this life, with your Emperor energy, by being practical, logical, focusing on what physically needs attention right now, you have maybe you're maybe getting a check for some work you've done previously, or you're coming into the position of being able to give someone else guidance, because you're achieving mastery in your craft. Okay, so first of all, that's what you've created for yourself. Okay, or this could be that there's an Emperor around you who's going to be a biggest blessing this week. Okay, a man that might feel emotionally unavailable. Okay, but I almost feel as if that's what you need to learn right now, Geminis, is your emotions don't have to define everything. Okay, so yeah, there could be a man in your life, someone older than you, someone who's been in your field for a longer while, someone who's established their authority in that field, their mastery in that field, and they're going to be helping you this week with this maybe stuck, stagnant energy, possibly, where you're maybe having a hard time completely releasing things. Okay, completely releasing something toxic. I feel like maybe even just watching this Emperor function, maybe some piece of advice that they give you, that's really going to open your eyes this week, Geminis. With the Page of Wands and the Five of Cups, it's interesting that this has come out upright in the blessings section. Page of Wands, still, it's like, you're going to find new passion. You're going to realize that I just figured out why the Five of Cups could be upright in your blessing section. Okay, but let me go through the Page of Wands first. So with the help of this Emperor, or maybe because you are entering your Emperor energy. Okay, you're going from a page to an Emperor. That just seems such a dream-like situation. It seems like a fantasy, right, Geminis? Because wow, okay. Going from a page to an Emperor, it's almost as if going from an intern at an office to maybe like the CEO or something, maybe like higher management. Okay, so that's literally like, it's something like law of attraction related, right? Like it's something as if something you've been trying to manifest for a long, long time, and suddenly it falls in your lap. Okay, but you're literally going from being passionate about something and being the student of it to becoming the Emperor, not the King of Pentacles, but the Emperor directly. Okay, you're becoming a master at something. All right, I do not think you become, or maybe this could be that you're becoming the master of your emotions. That's why the Five of Cups is here. Okay, one of my theories why the Five of Cups is here is I feel like you're going to be getting sad, and you're going to be getting it sounds bad, but why it's a blessing, I feel like, is because you're almost there. You're almost at the end of at the light at the end of the tunnel, right? But if you're having a hard time releasing all of this toxicity emotionally, I feel like this Five of Cups is going to help you do that. Like there's going to be some sort of despair, there's going to be some sort of complete emotional exhaustion maybe even a breakdown, but that's going to really help you release all the toxicity that you've been holding on to, maybe unrequited love, maybe a toxic partner that you had to move on from. Okay, or it could be that you're in your emotional realm where you felt like you just had no control of your emotions. You're going from someone who could not stop expressing their passion and could not stop feeling passionate about a certain person or a certain situation, to someone who's completely emotionally unavailable to that trash now. Okay. um so Geminis, I think these are just wonderful blessings to have this week. Let's see if there's a challenge of some sort that you're going to be facing. Okay, maybe that will also clarify what fits more here. Okay. All right, the Ten of Wands. Okay, Geminis, I tried to get your reading out or record your reading a couple of times today, and because of technical issues, I just couldn't go through with them, so I had to re-record, and this is your third reading for today. But the Ten of Wands showed up reversed in the first as well as the second reading, okay, that I tried to record for you. I feel like your biggest challenge this week is realizing that you don't have to sacrifice yourself so much to get something done. Okay, that's you're going to have a really hard time. You're going to have a really hard time learning this, maybe, or if you have already learned this lesson at some point in your life, you're going to have a hard time implementing it. Okay. It's going to be difficult for you this week to stay in a happy mindset. Okay. And so that's almost going to make you question your worth. That's going to make you question your worth. Okay, it's going to make you question if you've chosen the right path or not, because if you have to sacrifice yourself so much, is it even worth it? Okay. Let's see what the advice is saying. Maybe we can get a little bit more information about this challenge. It's a lot of cards. I can't take all those. Let me shuffle again. Oof, Eight of Cups. Okay. So Geminis with the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Cups coming out as advice. It makes a lot of sense. You're going to have to walk away from something that looks abundant. Okay. I feel like it's unrequited love, Geminis, because with the Eight Cups full right here behind you, Ten of Wands almost like something finishing, something completing. Emperor energy, with the devil energy, it could be sexual greed. So the Eight of Cups is letting you know that yes, you will feel like you're walking away from something abundant, but right now you need to do that. Okay, that's your advice this week, is just retire to a quiet space, and make sure that that you're just not hurting so much publicly. Okay, I don't think they're saying don't vent, do not talk to a friend. That's not what the universe is advising you to do. But right now, it would be a good time for you to sort of take your own space and take your own time. Okay, especially with the Ten of Wands and the Five of Cups, I feel like you're already in a low vibrational energy, and you do not want to make it harder for yourself than it needs to be. So it would be it would be nice if you could just create a little space, a little bubble for yourself, and sort of walk away from what looks like abundant. Maybe it's hanging out with friends, maybe it's just drinking a lot. Maybe it'll look flashy and abundant and just beautiful and glamorous, but it's not good for you right now. Okay, Geminis, it is better for you right now to sort of retire to your bubble and make sure that everything, you can try to raise your energy and your vibration, because as long as you're low vibrational, regardless of how glamorous the experiences look from the outside, internally it's going to be difficult for you to process. Okay, let's see what the angel guidance would like to tell us. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, yeah, Geminis, you are worried about something. And also, if you're lying about it, that's fine. If you want to lie to the world around you, because maybe it is low vibrational right now, but you don't have to lie to yourself. Okay, you don't have to lie to your spirit guides. You don't have to lie to your inner being, higher self. Okay, because who cares, they already know the truth anyway. Okay, so just accept it, acknowledge it to yourself, and then maybe this 8 of Cups energy will make more sense to you. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Okay, um China, that's really good advice. Okay, take it if you can. All right. You're not in a bad spot right now, Gemini. I know it feels like it, and I don't want to diminish or dismiss your concerns, but you're not in a bad spot right now, to be honest with you. At least your cards aren't showing it right now. It's just showing as if emotionally you're having a hard time because you've come from so much exhaustion and maybe low vibrational stuff that you really were looking forward to at one point, that your mindset has sort of become off. Um, your mindset is sort of low vibrational right now, so maybe it's hard to see your abundance and it's easy to see the lack of it. But there's a lot of abundance. You're surrounded by a lot of abundance. Okay, Geminis, just maybe look harder a little bit, and then you'll see one thing, maybe, and maybe half a thing, and then one more, and then one more, and then it's just going to make more sense. Like the abundance is just going to start making more sense, and the lack of something is going to feel non-existent eventually. Okay, so I have this divine door for you. It says intuition. Simple, complex. Words of pain or that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Okay. So there's that. And then let's see what the spell card can tell us. Earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Yeah, your energy feels a bit chaotic here, Gemini, and yeah, it doesn't need to be. Okay, I know it is, but there's also a lot of people, or maybe a lot of beings more than people, looking out for you. You're protected. The universe is letting you know that there's nothing to worry about. Connect with earth if you can. Walk if you have access to it. Walk bare feet on the soil, maybe sand if you have a beach nearby. Maybe your own terrace if you have a terrace above your house or something. Try to find mud, soil, or sand. Okay, that will really help you connect with the earth element. Also, what will help you, if you have no access to any of this right now, then there are free guided meditations for Mother Earth Gaia on YouTube. There's so many of them. Pick your duration, pick your whatever voice suits you, whoever's voice makes more sense to you, and just meditate. Okay, that will help you connect with the element of earth as well, because these guided meditations are for Mother Earth Gaia. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you this week, Gemini. I hope it gets easier, I hope it gets better, and I hope you realize that it's not tough for no reason. It's not tough in vain. It's actually a major life lesson that you're getting out of the way, and so good, right? Like tests at school make us nervous, but excuse me, all we can do is do our best, and then once the test is over, it's such a good feeling, right? So look forward to that release instead of looking forward to um, instead of being nervous about it. Okay, being nervous, instead of being nervous about the process of it, look forward to the destination. All right. Okay, so yeah, Gemini, that's all I have for you. I will see you April 1st. Bye bye.